So what has to be a part? You know, it will have to be. I believe we can build something that does this. That is caring, that is good, that is responsible, that is social, that is.
I believe we can connect everyone they need.
What do you believe? What do you believe that we can do together that we can't do alone?
Connect, collaborate.
No, not anything. I mean, you gotta be specific.
Brett mentioned that he
collaborate.
was having trouble with Direct Relief International being known by all the moms and dads, and we believe that we could make Direct Relief International go totally viral in the United States.
Ooh, we believe that. And why would that be good?
That would be good because we would be making a difference.
Oh, we believe in making a difference.
We could make a difference. Isn't that something?
By making Direct Relief go international in the United States. Kevin? I know you're there. You're close. You can just say it. Don't have to write it.
We believe we can, by working together, make a difference for direct relief by leveraging our unique skills and talents.
Well, in all of them.
You're noticing it?
We can make a difference.
We're using different language here, but it's kind of interesting how it all weaves together, right? Isn't that interesting?
So how many people believe that we can, like, perform a service? What do you believe?
I believe by holding each other accountable will actually take action.
Ah, accountability.
So connectivity.
Accountability. Interesting word.
That was
Holding each
mine,
other
by the
accountable.
way.
What did you say?
I said, I believe we can hold each other accountable.
She just wrote that.
I know, she copied, I know. She copied from you, right? No, they don't. Or proof.
I think Shannon just hit it. I know. You said I know. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. You ready? Oh, it's coming to you. It's bubbling up. Accountability. Yeah. We're being accountable. What were some of the other words we were using? Connect.
You're in the wrong room.
What do we say? Collaborate over there? Yes. Okay, here we go.
I believe that we can move past our fears to find our true purpose.
Oh, wait. That wasn't heard. I think that was good. Can you say that again?
I believe that we can move past our fears to find our true purpose.
Oh, wow.
Who said something like that? I know, neither did I. What did you say, Eric? You said something like that, only different? No? You don't believe anything? Ah, awesome. I believe that we can get through our confusion.
I believe we can move beyond our excuses.
Oh, beyond our excuses.
I believe we can move beyond excuses.
What about you slackers over here? You have a couple of things?
Where's my black? Anybody see my black pen?
Tomorrow and ourselves.
Wait, we're not thinking here, we're believing.
Did I leave it over here? Oh, wait.
We're not
here we
thinking, we're believing.
Yeah, we believe we're going to close the gap between the folks that we're going to hear from tomorrow and ourselves.
Closing the gap.
Closing a gap. I was looking for my black pen. Anybody see it? I believe I lost my pen. No, the black one. No, the black marker. Anyway, or is it in my pocket? Oh, look at that. Okay, Marty, can you rescue me? What do you believe?
I believe we can create an inspired response.
Create an inspired response. That's awesome.
All right, you guys getting the hang of this now? See, we're framing things like a leader would have to frame it, right? Like imagine, I was telling this table, imagine I'm about to go in front, all right? We have a task tomorrow, right? We've been challenged. And a leader has to sit and collect themselves and collect what they believe to say, okay, how am I going to articulate this to where it connects with every person that I'm going to say, because remember, we're going to try to build something that's bigger than ourselves.
And no one can build alone.
That no one can build alone. And that's the exercise here, is that, you know, this is the kind of exercise that, like when I'm trying to, let's say, when I had big projects or I had a big initiative we had to start, it was like we believe, or what I believe, or what we believe was very important in this scenario. So that's what we're going through now. Anybody got anything else? Oh, Carmen, I got one. Carmen was like, I got one. Terry, don't walk away.
You can walk away if you want. That's all right. No. So this is we're kind of on the same page here, but just different words. I believe we can build a connected community that helps us spread the word for free.
What do you mean that we're all on the same page with different words? You mean you three?
What she had was a collective, creative, inspired response to save lives.
Don't worry. You just proved Liz's point. That's where we're going. Oh, yeah, they are. No, that's the point.
I believe...
They are. You are on the same page.
So
Go ahead, Kim.
I believe we can harness our passions collectively for good.
Harness
our passions.
Harness our passions. I like that word, harness. Harness. Yasmin, you're like prolific.
I believe that we can have fun while doing good.
Fun? This could be fun? Eric.
So I'm a big anecdote guy, and I like stories. That's why I like Liz's story so much. But the other night on the news, I don't know if everybody saw this, but there was a group of about 12 people that got together and lifted a car off a motorcycle driver that had slid underneath the car, and the car was on fire. So these 12 or 15 people got together and they collectively lifted that car off so they could drag that guy out from under that burning car. So I believe we can lift that car off that motorcycle driver.
I believe we can lift that car. I believe we can lift any load that we want to lift. Outstanding story, Eric. I like your stories too. I just didn't want to put my rear end to the camera again. Okay, so you get the point. Paula, you have one?
Oh, did you have one? Statement. Shout out.
I don't know about all of you, but a lot of my friends and I have been feeling fearful, despair, etc., about things going on in the world and in our country and the world. I think it can all be changed.
No, not think.
We're together. I know.
No, believe.
But I know.
But
No, I believe that we can change it all.
Because believe is a values word.
Okay.
Believe is a values word. And what the mind yearns for most is not to know, but to believe. Mm-hmm. You can know you're really smart and not believe it. You can know you're really good at what you do and not believe it. You can know that we can build something together and not believe it. And I mentioned this to someone earlier. When Tim Sanders spoke in Chicago, he gave us all a copy of his book, Today We Are Rich. And inside one of the chapters, he talks about how, do you remember the university that did this study on credibility? I can't remember which university it was, but because I remember qualitative information, not quantitative information. And we think that the person who gets the credibility is the person with the resume and the track record and all the bullet points. But in a carefully crafted study, and go read the book and you'll find out what university, but it's a good one, where they were carefully crafted the wording, they actually proved that the person who gets the credibility is the person who believes what they're saying and in what they're doing. And part of believing in what you're saying and what you're doing is knowing that you can deliver, no question. But part of knowing that you can deliver is just like letting that fear go, just putting it away. So, if you notice something here, and we're not doing this as long as we might, because we're not making a mastermind through it all. But we already have words that say the same thing, and what Carmen said is true. It doesn't matter if you say caring, and Corey says giving, and Victor says service. If we all know that we mean the same thing. In fact, as long as we agree that we mean the same thing, it's probably better that we use our own words. So we don't have to hand out 3 words that everybody agrees on, right? We have to agree on the values behind the words, not the words that claim the values. Is that what I said when we were walking on the sidewalk?
I think that was, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I go crazy sometimes. You get that? Totally. So just like, and thank you for bringing it up, Angel, but just like when Angel and I were talking earlier when we went over to the restaurant this afternoon, when we did the makeover, we built a values baseline so that we can know our true north. So I could know my own true north, so I could look like my own true north, so I could communicate my own true north, and also so I could recognize other people who are heading in the same direction. Because when you say service, and when you say caring, and he says service, and he says giving, and I say hug, I don't know. We all mean the same thing. We recognize each other immediately, and we can move forward together.
And I think it's critical, and of course I'm just going to look at the practical side, right? That's me. That's why you're yin, I'm yang, or whatever, because I look at it practically.
You're Liz, and I'm Terry.
And I've always looked at it practically, because this exercise to me is very, it has such applications from a leadership perspective, in just about anything you do. I mean, you call it getting on the same page. It's getting on the same page. Now, do you think, as a result of doing this, and just be honest, if we're just throwing, what was the word that guy said that was throwing mud at us on Twitter, or just mud, what was it, regurgitated marketing messages? Whatever. If you just think, then fine. But if you think, because we did this today, we're going to do better for these guys tomorrow, tell me. If that proves the point. because we sat down and we hashed it out and we talked about what we believed. And we found out, beyond much of a shadow of a doubt, that we are all on the same page.
Right here.
That's on the same page. And as a result of that, we have a better chance to do something extraordinary. Not just good, not just okay, not just, well, you know, we'll give them a few ideas and they can go away, but we can do something extraordinary.
We can build something that we can't build alone.
Extraordinary. Something that maybe hasn't been done before. Something that maybe some other folks have said, oh, you can't do that. Believe me, trolls have attacked us for many things, being wishy-washy, cultish, what else?
Too kumbaya.
Too kumbaya.
You know what? If you don't get what I'm saying,
but that's how,
that's cool. I mean, you're not my market. Yeah. You know, it's fine. You don't get what I'm saying? You're not going to build what I'm building. You're not going where I'm going. We're not going to build something together that we can't build alone. You can go build your own barn. We're going to raise this barn here and maybe make it last even longer.
Yeah, and I just keep going back to a sign that was on my boss's wall. I walked in his office, and it was right behind him the first time I met him. And it said, "It can't be done. It can't be done. It can't be done. It can't be done. It's done." Sometimes that word "can't" gets in the way of this kind of stuff. Well, we can't sit around for hours on end and talking about values and talking about beliefs, and we got work to do. We can't do that. Peril to those who don't. Peril to the businesses who don't. Peril to the organizations, and even you as an individual who doesn't sit down and decide what they believe in and the values that they want to go forward with.
That's how you put your values inside your value proposition. That's how you align your bean counter with your kumbaya. That's how you put profit with purpose and purpose with profit. Because if you know what you believe, you know, it's like this gets retweeted regularly, but knowing where you're going is irresistibly attractive. And who would follow you if you don't know where you're going? But going in the same direction with a whole room like this is 10 times 23rd power, exponentially more irresistible and powerful than one person knowing where they're going.
And the good news about it is we get a chance to prove that to be true tomorrow.
So bring your best people who share those values, and let's make something that we can't do alone happen.
And that's our message. What do you think? Are we going to do something tomorrow?
I'm going to go to the bar.
Yes, but I would be remiss.
I hate it when you call me a butt.
But first,
please don't call me a butt.
But okay, I won't.
No.
Okay.
One. But first.
Okay, we have to thank everybody.
Oh my goodness.
I know we won't have a chance to do it on Sunday.
First, let's start by saying thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Give yourself a great round of applause. I think we accomplished great things. No? Yes? Can we do the meter? Yes. All right. Thank you.
Should we do the net promoter?
Okay. So where do I begin?
Where do I begin?
First of all,
Eric Kingstead.
Well, the people. Eric. God bless you, man. you're great. You helped us out. You found the facility. You found the other facility. You got the AV.
Anyway,
He's been with
we
with me
have
for
time
3
to,
months,
like, explicit it all out.
finding
He's
everything,
awesome and
counseling me,
wonderful. Terry?
calming me down. Don't worry, Terry. This will pull it off. It'll work.
Terry,
But,
put
yes,
a sock in it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Laurel.
Laurel.
And Mike. And I don't know how to say your name. It's Don. Ethan. And Angel.
And I have
Carol.
to. Yes.
And Kevin.
And all the speak and all
and
the
Corey,
That's right.
because he helps people get laid.
Yes. And my
AJ and Melissa.
and the Portland peeps, you know who you are. And give yourself a smile and applause. I kid, it's been extraordinary. Talk about extraordinary.
And you got Connie Burke and Mark Horvath.
Yes, and Connie Burke and Mark, and I can't.
And then there's
the Shoots.
the Shoots. And that Jeff Power.
And all of
Global
our.
Hope Network International.
Somebody go to our website, please, so I don't forget all of our event partners. We've got SEM PDX, Mindshare PDX, huh? Right? Save the best for last.
No. Well,
right? I'm saving the best for last.
Well, yeah, that's me. But
You're
we'll
gonna-
move on.
okay.
Yeah, okay. So
Whole Foods. Gotta check out that shampoo, folks. It's really good. And it really is. And
take Terry's word for it.
GeekWire, Alex at Collective Agency, the place where I work. He's a great guy. PSU and the Digital Marketing Conference. Green Envelope.
Jonathan
and
his
the
books.
Mindshare, I got them. And then I just must, the love that Citrix getting for Klimt is just fantastic. And I
Took us
can't
out
do
of the
it without
gutter
you.
and made us what we are today. And then there's always like Heidi and Amber.
The rocks that we build this
And
organization.
then there's all the SOBConners who came to make the room feel warmer. Because you know what? You don't have any heat in Portland, and it was cold last night. And then there's my son Eric, who keeps like me on track so I don't misbehave in the bar or whatever.
And I actually got my wife to come, but she's not here to get this shout out, but she came to this.
Okay,
so
so
I was
like,
happy.
and like we've pretty much named everybody in the room except the people from Portland. But if I start doing that, I need to tell you that like there were 4 of us who hung out in college, and we only had 2 names between all 4 of us. And my parents always called my 2 brothers' names before mine, so I always knew all the names of all the kids in my family. Because I was the last born. So I don't know that I could actually name every single one of you, including the ones who aren't listening. So, onward and upward, but thank you all. And Shannon, I did decide to come.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
Okay, so, was there anything else? Oh, yes. To my business partner who challenges me every second of every conversation, and that's been the biggest benefit to me that I could ever ask for as a friend, as a dear friend. I really thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, stop. He's the rock. I
All
see
right.
things in clouds.
Yes, so thank you. Be safe tonight.